Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is going to be a collaboration video with Wrapunzel, and this wrap today is going to be called the Flip and Fan wrap. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to do it in two versions, which you're going to see. The first version is going to be a version for ladies who cover a little bit lower, because obviously I'm showing my hairline, I'm wearing my shapers quite far back, and the second one is then going to be this version of basically the same wrap. So that's what we're going to do today, but I still want to mention something before we go into the tutorial, because my husband always goes on the Wrapunzel channel and looks there at my videos and looks also at the comment section there, and he says, you know what, the ladies are complaining that you're not answering your comments. So I have spoken about this before, but I want to point it out that if you're watching my video on the Wrapunzel channel, the comment section is not mine to take care of. That's not my responsibility. If you have comments for me or whatever you want to say to me, you have to go to my channel and watch it there, or contact me on social media and ask your questions, because I will not go and take care of the comment section of the Wrapunzel channel. Okay, so just wanted to again mention this, because there are of course always new people around here, and because I don't want to come across like rude and I'm not answering my comments. It's just that this is not my channel and I'm not responsible for those comments. Okay, so anyway, if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, whatever, then please ask them to me personally, because that is where my responsibility lies. Okay, and with all of that being said, I hope you'll have fun with this wrap, and let's go right into the tutorial. Okay my lovelies, welcome to the tutorial part, and for that we are going to start with the Sparkalicious in green. So I want to give those women of you an option who do not cover like me, who have the hairline showing and rather far back, because there are a lot of girls or women who cover actually all the way down, and this is a wrap that needs, in that case that you cover all the way down, you can just use this one tool in order to make it work for you. So I just wanted to show you this, and using the Sparkalicious in green for that. So I'm just going to put down this this scarf, and now you're going to see me the way you never see me, because I'm going to cover so far to the front like this. And actually I used to cover like this. I used to cover like this till, I don't know, maybe like 7 years ago or something like that. I did not show any hair before that. Okay, so that's what I'm doing, and then I'm just going to wrap it in a regal wrap. And this is then really just again for when I'm putting on the cranberry on top of it and it pulls itself up the way you'll see it in a second, that you still have your hair covered. Okay, so this is just because I want to show you that you can still make it work just by, you know, adding a little extra feature, which is actually really, really pretty, because, you know, when you see the Sparkalicious shining through here, you see that? I just pulled it up because that is like instinctively what I do. I didn't even want to do that. Anyway, so I'm so used to pulling up my scarves. Anyway, so this is how I look, like that. Okay, now we are taking the cranberry, and I'm so happy to bring back the pashminas. So we are going to wrap that like would you say that, like a classic turban maybe, from the back up. So I'm going to cover myself like this, and I'm going to line up the back part of the pashmina with the back part of the shaper here. Give myself maybe a little bit more room, 1 second. Maybe something like this. Okay, so I'm going to flip the additional fabric in. That's how I always clean up my scarves. And now, because you have the Sparkalicious here, you have absolute freedom and don't have to worry about anything basically. So you're just bringing these two ends up, and I just realized that I don't have it lined up straight. So let me just fix this real quick. Something like that. Okay, this has to be flipped back in again. Okay, now you have those two parts here, and now you're just crossing them over, and before you do that you're holding them like this, and you can already clean up the inner part here. And I'm always just, you know, dragging it with a finger. I'm dragging it towards the back inside, so this part covers everything that is within the pashmina, sort of. So now I'm just tying a knot here, And by tying a knot, and this is what I meant before when I said it's going to get dragged upwards. So by tying a knot here, the cranberry gets sort of dragged up. And now the whole benefit of the, whoa, this is moving up, 1 second. The whole benefit of the Sparkalicious becomes clear because you still have yourself covered, right? So that is, of course, now not a concern anymore. And that's really, really cool. Okay, so now I'm going to drag the knot like this. So one goes out straight towards the back and one comes out straight towards the front, like this. Okay, and now this is now the flip and fan part, okay? So this is the flip part and this is the fan part, okay? So I'm just fanning it out, like basically flipping them both backwards and fanning them out. And now with the cranberry, of course, you have the two sides that you can work with. You can see whatever you would like to feature in your look. And now, wow, this is so gorgeous. And I'm going to just take my pin cushion and I'm going to choose a color. I think I'm going to go for the red, and I'm just going to, you know, pin it down here so it does not move. So that is really the look, you know, and you can do that without even showing anything. I think, well, here on the side it shows a little bit, but I think that's okay. Something like that. I'm just not used to that anymore. So this is how it looks. And now we're gonna do this whole wrap again in a way that I would wear it, because obviously I'm not gonna wear it like this. Just wanted to show you. I hope it's helpful, and we're gonna go in the second look. Okay, my lovelies, for the second look, which is basically a spin-off of the one that you just saw, I'm going to again place down this Sparkalicious. And this time I'm not going to, first of all, I'm not going to pull it down towards my forehead, and I'm also not going to put it into a regal wrap. I'm just going to tie a knot behind my head. That is always, as I'm always telling you, this is my one thing that I need to do to have stability in my wraps. This is what I do, and usually that works, you know, the best for me. Just have one tight knot, and yeah, so that's what I do. All right, so now again we're going to put on the cranberry, and again from the back up like we did before. Again, I'm flipping it inwards, and I'm sort of having to measure where I am at. So now together with the tail ends sort of the cranberry, I'm also picking up the tail end of the Sparkalicious. And now I'm going to try to drape it up like this. Okay, so this is a little bit harder to wrap because you have those different layers here, but I hope we'll manage. Okay, so again, I'm going to hold it here in the middle like this, and I'm going to, I hope you can see what I'm doing because I'm sort of covering myself up here. I'm flipping in the excess fabric basically, and I'm going to tie a knot. Okay, so in this case, obviously you can see that we do not see so much of the Sparkalicious here, but I still have it as a feature because I have it here in the long ends that are hanging everywhere apparently. All right, so this is how it looks now, and I'm just going to spread it out again. I'm going to, this is awkward. I'm going to also spread out the Sparkalicious a little bit because I don't want this to disappear. And then I'm flipping up the other end here. And again, you can obviously decide where you want each thing to be positioned. So maybe in my case, I'm going to put this down as the next level of my wrap, and then this one on top. And just spread it out, so, or fan it out to stay with the name of the wrap. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look. And then you definitely have to pin it down. I don't think there is a way around it because this is gonna move if you don't pin it down. Okay, so I'm taking some pins and I'm pinning it down. And now I'm using green ones because now the green is on top. So I used one here, and I think I'm gonna also use maybe two more towards the back a little bit, maybe I should use red ones now because that is where the cranberry is. Like this and like that, and then you should be set. I know there is one wrap now, I don't remember which one that was, that looks similar to this one. But yeah, I think this is really, really cool. This is the Flip and Fan wrap. Yeah, so I hope you found this helpful. Also the second version, or the one you saw before, for the ladies that cover all the way down. I think we can all wear the wraps we want. We just, you know, I tried to just show you that with a minor adjustment, you can always make everything work for you. You just have to adjust it. And I do feel that a lot of my ladies here who are tagging me and showing me their looks are becoming more free in this. And I love to see that, because, you know, when you tell me you did it like that, but I did it like that and that worked better for me, it makes me so happy, because I see that you're not just copy and paste, you're doing your own thing out of what I'm doing, and that is amazing. I love that, and that's the way it should be. So I hope that helped you, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. You'll find, of course, everything I used in the description box, also the contact for Wrapunzel and my everything that you need to know about me. And you can use my affiliate code that I have with Wrapunzel, which is this one. You'll also find it in my description box. If you're watching this on my channel, you'll find it in the description box. And besides that, I'll see you here next time for my next video, which is going to be super soon. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would really, really love that. And up until next time, hugs and kisses. Bye.